Welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered with the ultimate pyromancy guide, everyone. Well, the entirety of the last episode was pretty much, I wouldn't say wasted, but spent, let's say, gathering some Demon Titanite. So in this episode, as promised, well, first thing I'm gonna do is turn back into human form, because I feel like doing it. But we're also gonna be heading to... not heading to the Duke's Archives just yet. I know I said that at the end of the last episode, but I remembered that I haven't even done any of the shit with Dusk and the Hydra and all that. So instead, let's go ahead and do that, because I kinda need to do that, you know. I don't think I have shitty rings, honestly. Like, none of these are... I have FAP ring on, but okay. Still protection it is. I genuinely don't know which ring I could go for. I know I said Chloranthe, but I need to go get that. So I will do this because there's no point going to the Dukes before I can even get the pendant. So yeah, this one is gonna be one of those rush the DLC playthroughs. Not even playthroughs, but runs. Only up to getting to the catacombs. What is it called? Dungeon. That's not catacombs. Ulasil dungeon. Because what I really want to go there for is the humanities. Because we need 30 to progress with the Covenant. The Covenant that I mean, the Chaos Servants. Because that's when you get the next Pyromancy. So pretty much that's the plan. I'm not going to be able to achieve most of that in this episode, but I think if we can get to maybe in front of Artorias, depends on how smoothly this go. It really could be, you know, either way. Now these things are a lot weaker to pyromancy than they are to sorcery, which makes sense. So just, you know, a little bit easier to kill them. I'm using Great Combustion because... well, I would use Great Combustion and... the Hydra is fucking stealing my kills. I hate the ranged attack of the Hydra. I've said this before, right? Many a times. First of all, what is this? A fucking heat-seeking missile? Why the hell does it... oh, this thing is still alive. Why the hell does it home in on you? I mean, look at this. I know every projectile does this in this game. For some reason. But still. No reason not to be butthurt about it, you know. Shit. Please tell me the other attack friendly fires as well. It don't. These things are pretty weak anyways. Oh, I dropped something. Oh no, that was the... those things can drop something, but I don't know what. Not Twinkling Titanite. Or whatever. Oh, there's one right here. Stab that little bitch. So yeah, as mentioned many a times, this enemy is glitchy as all hell. Clips through everything. Has weird movesets. Or a weird moveset. It only has like 2 attacks. But yeah, it's not easy fighting this thing. You really gotta know, you know, kind of the weird way the heads work. Especially that last one. That one is really difficult to get to. Because it's gonna... see how far to the side off it goes? I might need to put on the rusted iron ring so that I can run in this thing. You also gotta mind not running off the edge. You know. Like, how am I supposed to hit that? Game. And none of this shit has enough range to... Yeah, like, you see the cliff is right there. So this is the one thing I've not managed to figure out ever in this game. How the hell are you supposed to hit the last Hydra head? Almost. Gotta use your mind ninja skills, you know. Fucking sniped. That's how you snipe that thing. We got the Dust Crown Ring and a Dragon Scale. The Dust Crown Ring does work with Pyromancies. Don't know what it does. It doubles... Oh no, it gives you a half extra castings, but it takes away some of your HP. I'm not sure if it takes away 50%. Yeah, halves HP. So pretty much, as a whole, unless you're going for some weird, like, low-level challenge run, it's pretty much never worth it. Again, if you're planning on not getting hit anyways, you could go for it. But most of the time, it's like kind of a waste, really, when you think about it. Man, I should pick up the Rusted Iron Ring more often because it sure as hell makes things a lot easier, especially these sections. Just sprint through everything. Oh, by the way, for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, you know, this is kind of... Always feel bad about tooting my own horn, but I had a fucking awesome Mortal Kombat stream. Oh, didn't think it tracked that much. Awesome Mortal Kombat stream on Sunday. Seriously, we played some games. I won most of it because I'm pretty good at that game. Even though I didn't think I would win any. And it was fun. It was fun. I think I'm gonna do it more because I forget how awesome Mortal Kombat is. Or Moron Combat, as it's more commonly known. It's really one of the most fun fighting games out there. So if I get a chance to play it, I will. I really should use all these things that I have. So maybe we'll go to Firelink Shrine first, and then to the Duke's Archives, which I can't even warp to anymore, can I? Because I killed the Firekeeper. Oh no, you can warp to it, you just can't warp out, can you? If I remember, that's the thing with it. Yeah, that's it, that's it. I remember. So I think in terms of Laurentius, I'm still gonna try keeping him alive. Because now that I've got the upgraded glove, he should talk to me again. Look at this murderous bitch with her katana and that creepy smile on her face. Damn. Yeah. And of course, apparently we're both from Katarina, because this is the Jubilant Katarina preset for a character. I love, like, if you've played Demon's Souls, it just goes with the stereotype. You can pick east, west, north, and south, and they all look exactly how you would think they would look. The Demon's Souls is just straight up, and you know what, fuck it, we're not letting you pick like a bunch of like bullshit fantasy places that we made up. No, it's east, west, north, south, decide. That's it. Oh, is this gonna trigger that? Alright. Please don't teleport me. Fuck. Okay. I forgot that this is automatic. I thought you have a choice. Damn. Better hope that thing uses mouthwash. Although it is confirmed lore that he doesn't. Although maybe after Blighttown, it doesn't really matter. How interested are we in this dialogue, honestly? Personally, I'm not too interested. So we're gonna get him to shut up. Look at the Xanthus boots. If you don't know what this set is, it's a reference to Demon Souls. Again, I think this is one of the better looking sets in the game, except for the helmet. It's a dead expression, as always. So yeah, back to that MK stream. It was pretty fun. I'm so hyped for Mortal Kombat 11. Cause... oh, good thing I remembered to do this, because you cannot access the Duke's archives, yeah. I would have been pissed. Because you can't warp out, you know. Alright, well, this didn't actually work out too badly then. So yeah, MK11 is gonna be hype as hell. How the hell do you die here? Soon fall off, but still. Hasn't been announced yet, but I would be very surprised if it's not coming out next year. Maybe not like towards May, like Injustice 2 and MKX did, but maybe towards like October to December, sort of that thing. It would be good, because the thing is, if you release a fighting game towards the end of the year or early in a year, there's more of a chance for kind of the meta to develop until EVO. So like EVO is the biggest fighting game tournament anyways.
Oh, hello then. I'm pleased as always.
And okay, yeah, why not?
Goodbye then.
And what was I saying? So yeah, if you release a game early in the year, there's a chance for kind of the meta to develop, because, you know, I honestly think the first EVO for Injustice 2 kind of hurt the game a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit, because it was one of those things where the game basically came out 2 months before, and a lot of broken shit was just straight up unpatched. Mainly Aquaman and Deathshot. So basically the entire tournament consisted of Deathshot spammers and Aquaman spammers. And of course an Aquaman spammer, well, you know, I shouldn't say spammer, but someone who exploited the OP nature of Aquaman won. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but still, I feel like it turned a lot of people off the game. Especially since everyone was rooting for Flash and Honeybee, and then they just got tridented to death by Aquaman. So I feel like, you know, if you bring it out earlier in the year, there's a chance to kind of, well, maybe see what's a little too ridiculous and what's too weak, especially with NRS games, because say what you will about Capcom, you can expect the game to be semi-balanced when it comes out. Sure, there's gonna be OP shit and weaker shit, but just like straight up broken is not gonna happen. With NRS, that guarantee, unfortunately, a lot of the times is not there. I mean, just Deathshot when Injustice 2 first came out was just ridiculous. And I think it really turned a lot of people off the game. But yeah, the other game I'm really hyped for coming out, actually not too far from now, is Soul Calibur 6. Because let me tell you, I am a quote-unquote OG Soul Calibur player, because I had it on my GameCube. And I used to play the shit out of Soul Calibur when I was a kid. Of course, I have it on the GameCube, so I used to play Link, because, you know, that was the only character I knew. And, oh shit, these guys, they do not take damage, do they? Yeah, not from physical attacks. But fire. Yep, They do not like that. They really do not like it. So yeah, of course Link is not gonna be in the new one because it's not a Nintendo exclusive. But still, from what I've seen, oh shit, how is that thing not dead? All right, we're in trouble. This is the buffed one too. Of course, the buffed one would come after me. Okay. Crystal straight sword. Yeah, they can drop it, but it doesn't happen too often. Alright, let's kill this thing. This is what we're here for, honestly. Nice. And we got the broken pendant. That's all, folks. That's so much damage. We're gonna fuck off back down, let me tell you. I've actually never... I don't think I've ever taken this elevator down. Of course. I used the... Thought I had great combustion. God damn it. Somehow, as soon as it followed me onto the elevator, I was just about to say, it's gonna kill me, isn't it? And lo and behold, I got fucked. It's okay, it's okay. We can take an L. My souls better be right at the top of this elevator. Just takes ages to go up. So yeah, again, the new Soul Calibur looks fantastic. If they can maintain the same standard of quality as Tekken 7, I will be very happy. It's weird that, you know, fighting games are experiencing such a kind of upsurge. Like, all the old franchises are coming back. Whereas, you know, before, like a few years ago, sure you had the mainstays, you know, MK, Street Fighter, that's about it. But, like, for a game like Tekken to be as popular as it is right now was kind of unheard of. Because, you know, honestly, it doesn't really get any more niche than Tekken. The only ones that are, I would say, a little bit more niche than Tekken are probably the anime games. But for the fact that that game is so popular and so many people watch it and it's so hype, because Tekken 7 is extremely hype. Like, I can't talk. I highly recommend checking out some of the tournament top 8s because it's really like super exciting, all of the matches. Like CEO that happened recently is definitely something worth checking out to kind of see what Tekken 7 is all about. And even though, you know, I suck at the game, I'm horrible, I still have a lot invested in it because it's just so much fun to watch. I think that's one of the main problems with Injustice 2, is that unfortunately it's just not fun to watch competitively. Because, you know, like, Dragon Ball FighterZ is not necessarily, like, from a player perspective, I know a lot of people like it, but it's not my favorite. Mainly because I do not really like those types of games where it's literally about getting hit once and then you're just going to be pretty much comboed until the end of the round. And most of the team-based games do that. However, I can sure as hell admit that Dragon Ball FighterZ is hella fun to watch at a high level. And again, that's the same for Street Fighter, same for Tekken. Not necessarily the same for Injustice 2, mainly because the game is right now extremely zoning oriented. Like, Starfire is the new Deadshot, I swear. And I'm so glad that she is, just because I was saying from the very beginning that she was a very good character. And now people finally recognized it. But yeah, again, it's weird that fighting games... I always forget how deep that is in that little kind of cave there. I was like, if this shit is not here, then something is seriously wrong. Oh yeah, somebody told me in the comments why on my last playthrough Jeremiah didn't invade. Because I got invaded by a normal dude, like an actual opponent. And what I didn't know is that the secret invasion timer cooldown thingy applies to NPCs as well. I mean, I've mentioned this before, but for anyone who doesn't know, if you get invaded in this game, and whether you win or lose, there's a secret timer that starts up that prevents anyone else from invading you. And apparently, that extends to NPC invaders as well, which I genuinely didn't know. So that's what was going on now. The problem is this thing might kick our asses a couple of times because normally I bank on being so powerful that I kill this boss in a couple of hits. This is problem number one, getting poisoned. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm still dealing a lot of damage to it. Okay, how do we unfuck ourselves from this situation? Because I'm dealing good damage. It's not the problem. The problem is the stupid poison and the fact that you really cannot heal against this thing. Look at how good it is at chasing you down. Wait, does it have a weak spot on its head? If I pull this out of my ass, I swear. Wow, that thing doesn't... Oh, it's because it's getting counter hits, right? That's why it's dealing so much damage. Damn. I was wondering, I was like, can I take it? Can I take more damage? Apparently not. Okay, well, we didn't do as badly as I thought. Well, we gotta make sure not to lose my bloodstain. This is the thing about the Chaos Blade. You're playing a high-risk game here because pretty much you are fucked if you lose your bloodstain. Which kind of makes me want to wear a Ring of Sacrifice. But you know what? We'll live, we'll live. Okay, we're safe. Can you stop doing that? That just stuns, it doesn't deal damage. God damn it. Katana running attacks, boys. Thought it was gonna tail attack. But look at how fast this thing is. Yeah, you gotta really watch out for that tail because it can strike at any time. I was hoping on cutting it off. It's very probable that we're dead. Come on, drop the fucking tail. I don't think I've ever had the tail drop actually on this dude. God, oh yeah, I'm not attuned. This shit. Not attuned, but kindled, I meant. Oh, shit. Okay, that not... Okay, that was pretty bad. Thank you. Get the fuck out of here prompt. Okay, I think it just killed itself. Yes, okay. Man, this boss can actually be a fair challenge on lower levels. For anyone curious what the weapon is, Guardian Tail. This thing. First of all, it looks ridiculous. Like, I mean, just look at this thing. The proportions are so out of whack, but it's a whip. It does poison damage. Nothing special. Whips are absolutely useless in this game. And the Guardian Tail is no exception. So, you know, if you are thinking about going for it, I'd recommend against it. Don't mind about using these humanities because we're getting close to best humanity farming spot in the game, so I think I'll live. Shit, gotta move my... Okay. Realized 25 minutes in that my mic stand was off whack. What up, Elizabeth? Just looking at the Chaos Blade. That's so cool. Alright, shut up. So yeah, she sells some useful shit. Spells, Ulazil Ivory Catalyst. Nothing that we need. Let's see, how are we doing? We're still good on time. Yeah, we can move on a little bit more. There were a few episodes that were kind of shorter, so let's make this one a tiny bit longer. That's a weird ass plant. Anyways. These things are not going to pose too much of a challenge. I was about to say, maybe these things will be at least semi-challenging, but no. I keep randomly jumping. It's my controller. Again, I've said this before, right? That currently from the two controllers I have, I could pretty much put together... Oh, it's not dead. Thought these things would be more weak to fire. Well, I'm very close to one-shotting them, but still. I just realized I didn't kindle the bonfire, did I? Oh well. Gonna have to... Yeah, I know it looks like I'm wasting my spells, but that's exactly what's happening. It's all cool. Look at the AoE. Eat shit. Yeah, walk into the lava for me. Cool. Oh, there's one more. There's one more. It's doing the, you know. That attack can fuck you up. The other one they do is when they run towards you and fall. God damn it. So yeah, from two controllers, I could pretty much put together one functional one. I do have things to repair the D-pad. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to repair the other buttons. Lesson learned, this thing is not weak to fire, and I'm terrible at dodging it. Look at the tracking. This is some Dark Souls 2 level shit. And I'm out of Estus. Yeah. Dodging the other way would help, wouldn't it? Oh shit. Forgot that this is a pretty tough enemy. Oh shit, Chaos Blade is about to kill me. Damn, this is why you gotta be careful. I realize that people are probably screaming at me because I fucking forgot to use up my Firekeeper soul, didn't I? Damn. Well, I'm an idiot. We're heading back. This is a warp spot anyways. That's 40,000 souls there, boys. So we're gonna have to be like real careful. In fact, you know what? Since I essentially do have a free ring slot, let's not, you know, make any unnecessary risks. Let's not make trouble for ourselves. Okay, cool. There's still the one in New Londo that I'll be able to get. Which one is it? Ulasil Sanctuary. I never warped to it because normally once I'm in the DLC I stay there. Alright. The goal for this episode is to get our body back, or souls, whatever you want to call it. That Guardian fucked me up, like real bad. It's another one of those enemies where usually by the time I come here I can kill them in 3 or 4 hits at most. So it's like, it's what I'm expecting. Even though my weapon is upgraded, like, I'm not very high level if you think about it. See, I'm playing like I would when I normally come here. Like, you know, like level 80 plus. You use the shield more. That's the attack. That's very dangerous. This thing is gonna deal a lot less damage. Still 2 shots. I wouldn't mind the weapon, honestly. Is it useful? Nah. Katana running attack. It's so good. This is where we gotta work on not getting fucked up. And yeah, that's a lot of AoE. Okay, don't die here. I just realized how low my defenses are. Huh. Although, you know, I'm not exactly dressed in prime battle gear here. Not exactly, you know, armored up. We're gonna exact revenge on this thing. See, I can dodge it. Just takes a little bit of effort. Need a fire orb or fireball, whatever. They do like that fake out with the ground pull out attack. Their pull out game pretty good, you know, so can't fault them too much. Alright, well, we accomplished our goal for the end of this episode. Got our body back. Let's go ahead and say hi to Calamite. Hello. Excellent. It is a perfect little hill to end the episode on. Gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Dark Souls, a Pyromancy guide. Hope to see you next time. Goodbye.